Good evening. It is 7:05 and the date is the 9th of the 9th. I just realised that I haven't put up a video in the last week and a bit. I did put up a video, and it turned out the video wasn't working, so I put it down. I took it down. But yeah, I'm actually just updating. I'm doing all the videos now. So, with any luck, I will have maybe 2 or 3 of them done tonight. So there'll be a reasonable amount for you to see. Okay, so I finished week 1 of school, and this is how it went. Monday, cycled to school, no problems. Found it fine. I got to school and I was shown around by the vice principal, who's a lovely chap, and his English is very good. I was informed that for the first 2 weeks I would not have classes. The school is in preparation for their sports day, which is on the 15th of September, and I was just to help them prepare. However, I wasn't sure how exactly I'm supposed to help prepare with no Japanese ability and no knowledge of past school sports days. So it ended up with for the first week, I would get into school about 20 past 8, get changed and be at my desk by 25 past 8, start at 8:30, and I would do some Japanese studies for maybe an hour and a half, and then I'd go wander about and see what the kids were doing. I would then get back in at about 12:15 and have lunch, and then head out just straight after that and just watch the kids for the rest of the day. But pretty much it involved me just speaking to the kids and just being there in presence, so the kids get used to me and I can have a little chat with them. That pretty much happened for the next 5 days. Monday to Thursday was very uneventful. I had the other alts, Cho and William works on Tuesdays and Cho works on Wednesdays, so I've got a little bit of company for those days. But when the classes actually start, I don't think I'll actually have much time to socialise, because I have 6 classes a day. So Friday was a little bit different. Monday was the same as normal. The morning was the same as normal, and in the afternoon we had it was from kind of like 2:15 to 3:30. It was how do I describe it? The whole school got together in the assembly, and then all of the after-school clubs got together, and they did a little. One of the members of the team, I think it was the team captain, did a little speech, and during the speech, the other team members would do whatever sport they were doing, just for a demonstration. So there was, I think there was about 13 or 14 clubs. There was a fair amount, and we did that, and I think it was just to cheer them on, and get them ready for any future matches they will have over the next year. They also got certificates for different clubs, and also the interactive English forum. A bunch of kids got some certificates as well for that. But yeah, the next week, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, it's going to be some Japanese study, and then just being there with the kids. I was allowed to wear shorts and t-shirts, short and t-shirt on Thursday and Friday. I could have worn them before, but I didn't want to give the wrong impression. On Wednesday, some of the teachers were commenting, they were saying, "Oh, you look very hot, Jamie, and do you not have a t-shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do, but I don't have anything ideal for sports day. And on Thursday, I couldn't find the vice principal, to ask him, so I asked one of I think he's the head of English, and if it was okay to put on a t-shirt and shorts afterwards, because it was 35 or 36 or something like that. And he said that's fine. I was the only person wearing a shirt for pretty much 4 days solid. On Friday, I asked the vice principal, and they said that was fine. Just to make sure it was a dark colour and not anything quite white, but I think they meant, if it gets damp, then you can see the skin underneath. I think they prefer it just dark, so it's going to be obviously going to get sweaty. It's really hot, and they just want something dark instead, which is fine. I've got a few dark t-shirts, so I'll put that on. But I'm not going to go into the school with the impression of wearing a t-shirt and shorts every day. I do still wear a shirt and trousers when I'm in the staff room. Usually, what I did so far was I would wear a shirt and trousers until just after lunchtime, and then it started heating up, and then I would ask the vice principal if that was okay to put on shorts and t-shirts to go with the kids, and he's fine with that. So I'm guessing it's probably just going to be the same again for next week. What else to say? I'm not really sure there's much to say, to be honest. I've been in this flat for pretty much 2 weeks now. I'm getting settled in pretty good. Today was the tidy day. Well, Friday was supposed to be the tidy day, and then I ended up just relaxing, and I slept until 2 in the afternoon on Saturday, and I watched movies and played some games on Saturday afternoon and evening. So today was the tidy day. I went to the supermarket, and I bought another pillow, because the pillow that I have just now is quite thin. So I ended up getting another one. So it's basically just leaves my my neck, so it's a little bit. You know what I mean. You know what it's like when you only have one pillow and it just doesn't support it well enough. I did put the ironing board on the table, like I did mention. Everything else is kind of tidied away. This is the recycling, all the plastics and stuff, and the basically flammable and non-flammable. I guess is a good way to describe it. I don't know if I showed you this funky little thing. That's the camera for outside, which is quite cool. Clean the kitchen. It's not really much of a kitchen, to be honest, which is a bit of a bummer. I managed to get this pot, which is quite nice, and a frying pan, and some cleaning stuff, and pepper in Japanese is peppa, easily enough, and some washing up liquid. And this is my my stack of instant noodles. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. 21 packets of instant noodles. And I had one today. So 22 in total, which isn't bad for 3 weeks. But because of my money situation, it's quite tight, so I need to be very careful. And these are really cheap. And I worked out, I could buy 2 a day, and that would be not much else in the way of buying things. So I'll need to get Mum and Paps to lend me a little bit of money until I get paid. When I get paid, I've worked out that I will have about, I get 215 minus 66 minus 20,000, so I'll pretty much have 120,000 to mess around with, and that's pretty much £900. So I mean, I've worked out if I wanted to spend that amount every single day, I had £40 to play with. So as soon as I get paid, I'm fine. It's just the prequel to getting paid. Although Hart said, 3,000, 3,000 was a good amount to bring with you. I would suggest a bit more, maybe closer to $4,000. because you don't get paid for 2 months, and it can be quite tough, especially when you've got to eat instant noodles every day. But yeah, I've realised there's some storage space up here, so I'm just going to put my noodles up there, and just things I don't use. But yes, that's pretty much it. So that's 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes. So that's easily a video by itself. I can't take videos in school because just like in the UK, you need permission to film any kids. I'll take it into the into the office, and maybe I can stay until after school or find empty classrooms and take a few pictures of the school with, when the kids aren't about. And that'd be pretty cool. Alright, goodbye.